This video is recorded to help my students to understand one homework problem from our textbook. Given the following Java example, to identify each occurrence of the name reuse, that is a definition. Describe what kind of banding for reuse is established. Then, for each occurrence of reuse that is not a definition, show which definition is used to bind it. So you say in this code, you have a whole bunch of reuse. So we need to identify one by one. Okay, so let us say the first reuse, which is the class name, right? So we say this is the class name, A. Now we say A is a class name, okay? That's the banding for this reuse to establish. Since it's a class name, so it could be a type, right? Could be a return type, could be a variable type, because you use a class name as a variable type. Now, second, this reuse, of course, is a return type, so it will band it to A. So we use little a to show it's banded to A. It's not a definition. Now, this reuse is, you use a return type with reuse, then this has to be the function name. So this reuse we call is, let's say B. B is a function name. So this reuse banded to a function name. Now for this one is a type, so it's A. Now this reuse is a variable name. This variable of type reuse. So this will be C. C we call it a variable. Parameters name. Okay. Now then this reuse is a label. Then for here, this make a function called reuse. So this must be an object. Object, any object is the type banded to C, right? So this is a C, and this reuse is a function name because this object invokes this function. So it's banded to B, and this is a parameter of the function. This is banded to C, and it will equal this object, so it has to band it to the C. Now break the reuse, which has banded to the D, you break to this label. Then you return reuse, which return an object, variable, return a variable. This variable, only the parameter pass this carry on here. So this also banded to C. So basically, we have class name, function name, parameter name, and label A, B, C, D for those four definitions. Then we identify each occurrence of reuse that is not a definition, which definition is banded. Okay, if you have any questions, please give me an email.